1.
Baby boo, I do really, really love you. Baby boo, I do really, love you.
Hi, I'm JR Karingas.
I'm Shalami Gabas.
I'm Zenny Maydi Ginandoy.
I'm Angela Pinandam.
Today, our group will discuss the two platforms in the stock market. We have Instagram and the eToro. So, Instagram is a social media platform where like-minded people share their knowledge or opinion regarding the stocks market and investing. This is a community where we support another towards reaching financial success. While eToro, on the other hand, is an online broker and investment platform with over 6 million users. eToro allows you to get involved in real time in forex, cryptocurrencies, stocks, commodities, and etc. You can make long-term investments as well as day trade. Based on the two platforms, our group chose the eToro platforms. Why? Because eToro is excellent for social copy trading and cryptocurrencies trading, and is our top pick for both categories in 2022. eToro is fantastic for ease of use thanks to its user-friendly web platform and the eToro mobile app that is great for casual and beginner investors. My experience using eToro, it's a bit challenging, and you can see these big numbers dropping and increasing on my portfolio account. My risk appetite as a beginner on eToro, I'm not a risk-taker investor, so I only invest in stocks that are listed on the high movers. In my opinion, to practically decide which of the stocks you will invest, you need to keep track and watch the past trends or the movement of performance of the stocks. The strategy to gain profit is you only need to buy stocks when the price is low and sell the stocks if the price is higher than the one you buy. So, based on the performance of my portfolio, I'm positive that I have gained profit since two of my investments indicated profitability.
My experience in eToro is not easy because it's my first time. It's hard for me to log in because I'm not familiar in it. But it's challenging because it makes me do my best and find a better company to buy.
My risk appetite was conservative investor who is averse to risk and usually takes an over-caution approach when it comes to my investment. Because as a conservative investor, capital protection and preservation are my priority. Deciding and choosing and picking stocks. And significant factors to consider before choosing a company to buy stocks is stability. All companies usually have that period that their stocks will lose their value. It is something common especially during economic difficulty and even market upheaval.
My learning report in my portfolio, I learned that we should monitor our stock every day because there are times that the stock increase without prior notice. It's a great choice for me because it is a low fees and commission and you can usually gain rights in the underlying assets. My strategy that I use is to gain profit was before buying a stock, I check first their cash flow and their platforms that indicates the status of the company.
Based on my experience, I choose eToro as my virtual portfolio platform to learn or use. For the first time in eToro, it was a bit risky from creating an account to signing in. Once you were signed, there were many questions that we needed to answer and it felt nervous to answer because some of them required our ID and other information that could make us nervous. But even eToro platform are risky in the first place, knowing the state of a company, particularly the one is which we invested, was really beneficial. Risk appetite. Risky from the very beginning. Second, though this platform is risky from the very beginning, they also give us information about the company. Deciding to choose and picking stocks. Before I choose my chosen company, I'd look and search for the stock that is in a high trend. Second, I choose to stock that famous to the whole world. Third, I choose the stocks that most gainer. Different strategies. Avoid stock that have red. Choose the stock that is in a high percentage and be wise. What are my tactics? Don't be afraid of your loss. It is a part of being an investor. Find stock that has good performance. My learnings. As virtual investor, we can see the difference and similarities between international and domestic equities. While investing in eToro is a bit hazardous because they require a lot of information, eToro can be beneficial to investors, especially those of us who are still learning. eToro alerted us to which stocks or companies are the top gainers and losers as well as which stocks are performing well and continue to rise.
My first experience of eToro was that it was difficult to get in the app, which was great because it was my first using it. It's a challenge at eToro and to help the company to make decision. My risk appetite was that of a conservative investor who avoid taking risks and prefer to invest carefully. Because as a conservative investor, I value capital preservation above everything. Structure is one of the most important factors to consider before investing in a company. Every company's stocker will lose value at some point in the future. It's a regular phenomenon, especially during difficult economic times.